Hey, good people. We are doing our parental tips and tricks. Today we are talking about vacation periods. Now I'm talking about vacation periods with intention because we're about to go on vacation here in part of the Netherlands. They have a strata system. So our part is going on vacation first. We have 2-week May vacation. I know it's April. Let's not discuss that. 2-week May vacation. Wonderful. The kids are excited. We're excited. It's amazing. No more school. Hallelujah. And I say that from the bottom of my heart with the deepest respect and love for the teachers. But I am so glad we're not doing school the teacher style anymore. So the kids were excited. They got told that by their teachers, as well as being told off for not doing any of their work. But we'll talk about that another time. The point of today is to talk about vacations. Now, vacations on lockdown. This is quite troubling because, of course, what's the difference between regular day and lockdown vacation time? What is the difference? What is the difference? I'm going to be in my house, and if we're blessed enough, my garden, and that's it. What's going to happen? What's going to happen that's going to change? So I'm going to give you the tip of have an honest conversation with the kids. If they're old enough, seriously, have an honest conversation. Like, just talk to them about, okay, look, vacation periods, normally we do loads of fun things. We go out and we do stuff. What do you want to do? I have very unusual children who requested that we go back to mummy's homeschooling. Again, a video for another time. So they want the regular programming that we've been doing for 5 weeks now. They want that to continue within the vacation period. They want art classes. They still want to do all of the regular stuff they've been doing because actually they can't go anywhere, and they found it fun and they loved the art class particularly, and they love the rhythm and they like learning things with mum. So we're going to still be homeschooling during the 2-week vacation period. But look, we had a conversation and it's not going to be as structured as school time. So of course it's not mandatory. If they wake up and they really can't do it, then we can't do it because it's not regular school time. But we had that conversation. So we gave them the choice of what they wanted to do, how they wanted to go. I did say to them, I think they needed to concentrate on reading during this vacation. They decided that it's not just reading they wanted to concentrate on. That was their choice. Now, for some kids, they may choose something different, but I think it's really good as parents to have an honest conversation with your kids and say, look, if you're coming up to a vacation period, which many parents are beginning to come up to, there's half terms coming and things like that, and they may be on lockdown during that. I mean, so that makes life difficult. You can't go and do something, you can't go to friends, you can't do the things that you would normally do. So what are you going to do? And you really need to think, okay, strategically, maybe I do not need to completely relax everything, because if I do, my household may be just crazy. Like, I can't have teenagers just lying on pieces of floor everywhere all day, every day. That just can't work. Like, it would drive me nuts. So, question is, how shall we do it? I don't have the answer, but I think the starting point is to ask the children, like, okay, we're going to go on vacation. Let's be honest about how the term has gone. Let's have a good reflect and let's see, because we've got homeschooling rules now. We do not have regular school rules, and because we don't have regular school rules and we're not living a regular world rule, so we can't go to parks and play all day long and have picnics and do the things we want, we have to figure out ways of doing this that is still going to bring fun, that's still going to bring enjoyment. But that does mean, parents, that we're going to have to dig deep. We may need a vacation after this. Like, after this period of corona, we may actually need a vacation, because this isn't like regular homeschool, is it? Regular homeschool, you can go out and you can go to clubs and you can do things in the world. You can go to museums and libraries and when vacation periods hit, you can actually do fun things. You can even go on holiday, said the words, go away. Then what? You can't do that. It's just not possible. So how are you going to cope? So what are you going to do? And I think those are really important questions that we need to ask ourselves, and also brace ourselves for this might be tough and it's going to be difficult. Vacation periods may be hard and not easy. So I think my first starting point to every parent is, if your child is old enough to have the conversation about what do they want to do during vacations, if they're mature enough to handle that, then have the conversation, negotiate what works. Have a different rhythm if that's working for you. It does not work in my household, so we will have exactly the same rhythm and it will be exactly the same routine, and we will just go through as if nothing happened, and do mummy's homeschooling instead of schoolwork homeschooling, which is going to be so much better. Anyway, that's my tip and suggestion for vacation periods. Starting point, and I will have more tips I'm sure, but the starting point is, if you have children old enough to discuss this with, have an honest conversation and see what they say. They might be more mature than you're giving them credit for. They might come up with solutions that you just haven't thought of. Maybe they come up with online programs that they've been looking at that are not schooling, but that are just different and give them a break from the norm. So there's all sorts of things we can do to get through this. Be blessed. Bye-bye.